News at 5, a mother from Maine suing a doctor claiming he impregnated her with his own sperm instead of sperm from an anonymous donor. That doctor became the co-founder of Boston IVF, a well-known chain of fertility clinics. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Lisa Hughes.
And I'm David Wade. The mother says she learned of this decades later when her daughter took an at-home DNA test. WBZ's Kristina Rex is live for us in Waltham tonight outside of one of the clinics that doctor helped to launch. Kristina.
Yeah, Lisa and David, the daughter at the center of this case is now in her 40s, and she claimed in a press conference today that she didn't even know she was conceived via fertility treatments until this DNA mix-up revealed itself.
We fully trusted Dr. Berger. He was a medical professional. It's hard to imagine not trusting your own doctor.
This family claims a prominent retired Boston fertility doctor impregnated his patient with his own sperm.
To say I was shocked when I figured this out would be an extreme understatement.
Carolyn's mother, Sarah DePoyen, is suing Dr. Merle Berger. He's a co-founder of the well-known Boston IVF, a fertility clinic with a dozen New England locations. But the allegations happened elsewhere before the clinic opened. They claim back in 1980, when Sarah sought fertility treatments, she agreed to have a sperm donation from an anonymous medical resident who she did not know. Her daughter Carolyn was born from this procedure.
That was not atypical, especially early on when you didn't have sperm banks.
Dr. Alyssa Burgart explains the procedure was far less advanced in the 80s. This lawsuit claims that instead Dr. Berger inseminated Sarah with his own sperm. But that still would not mean it's appropriate for a doctor to use his own sperm.
It certainly would not be appropriate even at that time to use your own sperm without the permission of the patient.
Daughter Carolyn recently sent her DNA to Ancestry.com and 23andMe to learn more about her family history. What she learned is that she's related to Berger's granddaughter and cousin, which helped her mom put the pieces together.
We never dreamt he would abuse his position of trust and perpetrate this extreme violation.
In a statement, Dr. Berger's attorney said at a time before sperm banks and IVF, it was dramatically different from modern-day fertility treatment. The allegations, he said, which have changed repeatedly in the 6 months since the plaintiff's attorney first contacted the doctor, have no legal or factual merit. Experts say whether the alleged behavior was nefarious or not, it was not appropriate.
When we talk about consent, we talk about building families. It's important that we have people's permission and we're incredibly clear and transparent.
And these allegations can be very serious, especially for people undergoing fertility treatments. Coming up, I asked an expert how likely this would be to happen in modern day times. She explains not very likely. Hear from her coming up on WBZ at 6. Live in Waltham, Kristina Rex, WBZ News.